Rise, my apprentice.
Coruscant glowed beneath the night sky, unaware that history was about to fracture. Deep within the Jedi Temple, Grandmaster Yoda sat alone in silent meditation. His small frame rested atop a simple round cushion, surrounded by flickering candles and ancient carvings depicting the Jedi's earliest trials. The hum of the Force radiated through him, but tonight it felt cold, heavy, wrong. For hours, he had sensed a storm building, but even he could not name its source. Then it happened. A pulse, silent, sharp. Yoda's eyes snapped open. The Force bent violently around him as if struck by a blade. Somewhere inside his mind, through currents of pain and betrayal, the meaning surfaced. Order 66. Blaster fire erupted outside the meditation chamber. Close. Boots thundered against the polished flooring, metal greaves striking the temple stone with perfect mechanical rhythm. The march of soldiers Yoda had trusted, trained beside, strategized with, now hunting everything he swore to protect. Yoda rose slowly, not with panic, but with calm inevitability. He reached out, and his ancient wooden cane lifted into his hand, just as his lightsaber hissed to life, emerald light cracking the darkness. The doors blew open. Phase 2, clone troopers, his own. Troopers of the 41st Elite Corps stepped inside with rifles raised. White plastoid armor gleamed under the ceiling lamps, green identifiers marking their battalion. Their helmets, once symbols of loyalty, now hid cold obedience. At their head stood Commander Gree.
Grandmaster Yoda, by directive of the Supreme Chancellor, you're ordered to surrender. The Jedi Order has been declared enemies of the Republic.
But the Chancellor, has made you. Torsted, the truth has become.
No one flinched. No hesitation. No doubt. Gree nodded to his squad. Weapons tightened into firing position. That was all the room needed. In a blur faster than thought, Yoda moved. The first blaster bolt curved into harmless sparks against his blade. The second he redirected back into its source, a single trooper falling before he even realized what had happened. Yoda leapt from the ground with almost weightless speed, spinning through the air as emerald light carved through armor, metal, and betrayal. Within seconds, the room fell silent. Only the hum of Yoda's lightsaber remained. Outside, screams echoed. Younglings, Padawans, Masters, all being hunted. Yoda extinguished his blade and breathed in deeply, not to calm himself, but to anchor his spirit. The Force was still with him, but dimmer now, wounded. A Jedi Knight stumbled into the chamber, a Twi'lek woman, tall, armored, lightsaber scorched from recent battle, bruised, bleeding, eyes wide.
Master Yoda, the temple, it's...
Know this, I do.
What do we do?
Fight we must, but also protect.
Yoda moved with purpose. The Twi'lek Knight followed close beside him, battered, yet determined. Her breathing was uneven, but her grip on her lightsaber never faltered. They turned a corner and froze. A group of younglings huddled near a shattered training room door, terrified. The oldest couldn't have been more than 15. Some held training sabers, ignited and trembling in their hands. Others clutched nothing but fear. One small human boy looked up with wet eyes.
Master, what's happening?
Betrayal, but lost you are not.
We're getting you out. Stay close. Do exactly as we say.
Before anyone could move, a door blew open. Clone troopers stormed through in formation, weapons raised, precise, relentless. Without hesitation, they opened fire. Yoda sprang forward, spinning through the air with supernatural speed. His emerald blade intercepted the bolts mid-flight, sending streaks of redirected energy back into the nearest troopers. 2 fell instantly, but more kept advancing. The Twi'lek Knight blocked shots from the flank, her movements sharp and fueled by desperation. She guided the younglings behind a fallen statue. A thermal detonator rolled across the floor, landing near the children. Without thinking, she dove. The explosion shook the hall. Stone cracked. Fire roared. Yoda's heart tightened. But there was no time to mourn. More troopers arrived, stacking and advancing with perfect discipline, the air filled with the metallic rhythm of synchronized boots. The sound of duty twisted into execution. Yoda raised his free hand. For a moment, the force shifted, heavy, controlled, ancient. The troopers closest to him staggered backward as if slammed by invisible stone. Helmets cracked against walls. Blasters slid across the floor. Silence returned, only for a breath. Yoda turned to the children, resolve hardening.
Follow me, you must.
They moved down the hall toward the archives, toward the hidden emergency exit few even knew existed. But the temple was no longer theirs. As they approached a large atrium, Yoda motioned for the group to stop. Dozens, maybe hundreds, of clone troopers patrolled below in coordinated search patterns. The statues of ancient Jedi Masters stood tall and broken, casting long shadows through smoke. Fires climbed pillars. Bodies lay between scorch marks and shattered glass. The Republic had become an occupying force, cold, methodical, merciless. Yoda closed his eyes. The Force was screaming, fear, loss, extinction, yet beneath it, faint but present, hope. He opened his eyes.
Another path there is.
A maintenance corridor, small, overlooked, forgotten, sat near the atrium's edge. With the younglings close behind him, Yoda slipped into the narrow passage, moving deeper into the temple's hidden understructure. The younglings stayed close, their footsteps soft but frantic. Some cried quietly, others stared forward, faces pale and frozen in stunned silence. Yoda led them deeper, cane tapping lightly against durasteel, green lightsaber casting a small circle of light in the darkness. At last, they reached an old durasteel blast door, reinforced, rusted at the edges. Beyond it lay an escape shaft leading to the lower industrial district of Coruscant. Yoda placed his small hand against the console. A soft blue glow scanned his palm.
Access granted.
The door groaned open. Hope, thin but alive, flickered across the younglings' faces. Just as Yoda ushered the first child through, boots thundered behind them. He turned. A full squad of clone troopers emerged from the shadows of the corridor. Yoda became motion, a blur of green and shadow. Every step was precise, every strike decisive. He disarmed without cruelty, defeated without hatred. Finally, silence. Only Yoda stood, breathing steady, blade still humming, but even he felt the exhaustion.
Master, are we safe now?
No. Safe no Jedi is, but alive still you are.
What do we do now?
Hide you must, with grow. The future of the Jedi, in you it remains.
Master, will you come with us?
No. Return I must.
Master, the temple is lost.
Jedi remain, trapped, hunted, alone. To abandon them, I cannot. May the Force be with you.
And with you.